What's up? Here we are live with Charles. This is the Brian and Charles Banter Show. Charles is here to share his story of how he lost $75,000 to zero in crypto. Share a little story, a little backstory. I think it's important for people to know. I know it's something to laugh about, but it's not something to laugh about, you know?
All right. So, where do you want to begin?
Start from the beginning of your journey. People, who are you? You know, and how'd you get into crypto? And how did you get out of crypto?
well, I'm not completely out of crypto. I still have a little bit of crypto left, but the majority of my crypto is gone. So, it started back in 2017. I think is when I first got into crypto. Didn't know anything about it. I forgot. I don't know if it was you or it was another one of our friends that said, "Hey, crypto is something you should get into, and then here's a cool coin. You should invest in it, and it's gonna make you rich." So I think the coin was HTML. But before that, I believe I was already starting to get into crypto, just investing in some random coins. I started doing my research. I think it was it was near the bull run. So I think just overall I was hearing about people making money, and so I wanted to jump in and learn how to buy crypto. And so I started, and then I invested in that coin HTML. I lost all my money. And then from that point, I decided to jump out of crypto. I was like, seems to be like one big scam. And then I had a bad taste in my mouth, so I stopped investing in crypto, swore it off, swore I'd probably never invest in crypto again. And then recently, 2021, maybe like, 4 or 5 months ago, I started getting that urge, that drive to want to start investing again, because I thought to myself, what other way can you make a crazy amount of money and retire early, and so I thought I'd give it a shot again, and I jumped in, and I did my research, and I thought this time I would come in and be more prepared. I said, I'm not going to get scared and jump out, if the crypto goes down. And then so I took out a loan. I took out a 401k loan to start investing, and I thought I was prepared. I did all my research and I had it all planned out, and it worked out good. I jumped in, and then it grew from 20 something thousand to 70 something thousand, and so I felt like that was going to go forever, and I kept putting money in all these random coins. I had some specific coins that I thought were going to be good, and then I guess it started to spiral out of control, because I started losing money when crypto started going down. I started to sell, as it was going down, which is not a smart thing to do. So that was one part of it, and then the other part of it is I started investing in really high risk coins, because I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll just invest in some riskier coins, and then that's going to make me get my money back. But then that turned out bad. I started a couple coins I invested in got rug pulled. For those of you that don't know what rug pull is, I invested in the coin, and then the people that started the coin pulled out all the liquidity, so you're not able to sell it. So yeah, so that's basically what happened. And then so I sold most of my stuff because I got scared. I ended up probably taking about $5,000 actual cash out of everything I invested, and then, actually put it into my bank account. And ended up losing like probably 65, maybe 70,000, and that's where we are today. Yeah.
So, what are some lessons that you want to share people that's getting into crypto? So that way, what's the $75,000 lesson you can share other people? And I know this is not something that we should make fun of, man. I'm really sorry about your situation, but maybe this situation could really help other people out there that's investing into crypto. What can you share with them?
I would say that my number one piece of advice is don't invest more than you're willing to lose, and don't over leverage yourself. So because when you invest and you're investing more money than you're willing to lose, then what it does is it makes you emotional, and then you start making rash decisions. So because I was over leveraged, that fear caused me to sell when the coin dropped, and then that fear and emotional desire to want to recoup my cost caused me to start higher risk coins, because it was the thought that I'll make my money back, I'll make it back fast, and then everything is going to be fine. So if I was going to do it all over again, some of the coins I've invested in are still really, really good coins, but I would dollar cost average in and not put more money than you're willing to lose. That way, when it goes down, because crypto is a cycle, you will have times when it absolutely explodes and you feel like you're on top of the world. And then you'll have other times when it drops a lot. It's like a big roll a lot, and you go down a lot. And then if you can't handle that with the money that you have, then what you should do is take small amounts of money and then put it in and just set it and forget it. A lot of times when people invest in crypto, they think they're going to get rich overnight, like I did, and that's where the problem is. Kind of goes into my next piece of advice would be to think of it more as a long-term investment. As in, I'm not investing because the next 3 months it's going to be the bull run, and the bull run's going to peak, and then I'm going to get rich. Say, I'm just going to put this amount of money, whatever you can afford to lose, and I'm just going to set it, and I'm going to forget it. And, that is going to be the way to keep your mind stable, because that's the most important thing. We have whales in the game, right? That these people that have large amounts of money, and they band together and they say, you know what, we're going to drop the price, and it's going to get people scared, and then they're going to sell, right? The people that are selling are the people that are over leveraged, and they also do not have faith. So they end up selling, and what that allows to happen is they'll come in and then buy your coins, like Bitcoin, for example, at a cheaper price. And then they proved that human psychology, that it will work. And for somebody that jumped in and said, this is not going to happen to me, it it happened exactly the way that they planned. They planned for that, and it did. So the whole reason why is because I was over leveraged and too emotional about my investment, and that caused me to make riskier plays and not be patient. So I would say don't over leverage yourself. Put in what you're willing to lose. Just set it and forget about it. Don't think about necessarily this bull run or even the next bull run. Say, you know what, this is going to be a long-term investment. Do your research, find coins that are really good and that are in the top, the top one, top 10, top 20 coins, and break up your portfolio. It's not necessarily bad to invest high risk coins, but only invest with a smaller portion of your portfolio. The majority of your portfolio should probably be on less riskier coins, more stable coins. That's why a lot of people take their money, they'll make it, then they'll invest back in Bitcoin, and that's a good lesson. They'll make money on altcoins and then roll it back into Bitcoin because they know it's a safer investment. So that's probably my biggest number one lesson. I'm trying to think of something that's that was my biggest problem, and something that would have helped me a lot is to not think so emotionally. And then along the lines, if you notice, I'm talking a lot about emotion because emotion is everything. Emotion drives action. So when you're emotional, it's going to force you to do things. Another with me is I would do a lot of research every day. I would look up the coin, look up this coin, go to YouTube, watch a million videos, watch some guy that says, "Oh, Bitcoin's going to explode," or the bull run's coming, and then you get excited, and then you're like, "Let's throw some more money in." Or you hear another video where it says, "No, this is the end of the bull run. You should pull out all of your money," and then you get scared, right? So for me, doing less research for my side is actually helps me for my type of mental state, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are listening that are just like me, that think this is the way that I think, right? But maybe they're a little bit more risk adverse. Me, I'm kind of like, I have a gambling mentality, which is, once again, I think there's a lot of people out there like me. So don't gamble with your money. Think of some really good coins. Do in-depth research, but don't look at it every day. Once you might start a crypto portfolio, like in Blockfolio or something. And what that does is it puts all your coins together, and then you can see, okay, what's going up, what's going down, and that is good. But if you're looking at it every day, then that might be a problem, because that you'll see it go down, you'll see one go up, and then you'll be riding this emotional roller coaster, in real time all the time, and that is probably not a good thing, because you don't want to have your emotions up and down so much. So just stay stable and invest like you would invest in, people invest in stocks, and they invest in stocks and bonds and all that, and they plan for long term, and having that plan in crypto will probably make you way more successful, because unless you're a day trader and you're studying the charts all day, you don't have the time. If you got a real job, to be looking at it, to be selling. I tried that too. I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy low and then sell high, and then but there's not enough time in the day for a real person to do that. A real person works, goes to their job, and that's it. So I would say right now that's probably my best, most important advice that I hope people hear. I don't know what else to say.
So how has this affected you psychologically, as far as your approach of getting back into crypto? Is it makes you more cautious? Are you still motivated? I know you were telling me you were like kind of depressed for like a couple of months. How are you still depressed? Like what's up? Where's Charles at now?
Yeah, well, I'm starting to come back. I think it's just like anything when you get hit hard. If you're an intelligent person, you're probably gonna think what mistakes. And so I've had some months of contemplation to think about. Okay, what did I do wrong? What was my problem? Okay, what can I do better next time? Because the truth is, like, I do believe that crypto is one of the ways that you can really change your life. I really think that you can change your life, and you can do crazy things. And I've witnessed you do it, and you've witnessed your friends do it, right? But also, you had longer thought process and longer approaches, right? You had a longer approach. So my thought process is that when I invest in my coins and that I believe in, then I'm just doing it slowly and then over time, and not look at it. And this is something for the future. This might be a 5-year plan from now. This might be a 10-year plan from now. But in the end, if you have a good coin, then it's going to go up in value, and it could go up a lot depending on where you started investing, right? So for me, I have a long-term approach now, and it's not just throw everything in and let it ride. It's more like, okay, this is I might not be a millionaire today, right? But maybe in 5 years, if I have enough money sitting coins, then I'll get there. And then the other thought process too is to have a diversified portfolio, is to have money sitting in different coins, because maybe the coin that you're super passionate about, maybe that coin, it might be out of business. You never know. This is still the wild west of crypto. So if you hedge your bets on a few coins, have like 3, 4, 5 good coins that you invest in, and slowly build up your portfolio when they have their explosions, you'll be ready for it. But then that also comes back to the advice that you always give me, is how do you know when you're ready to pull out, right? And you got to have your exit targets. So for me, it's the strategy of, okay, well, how much do I really plan to realistically make if I invest a certain amount of money, right? So you got to sit down and really plan that out and say, if I put this amount of money in over this period of time and this coin goes to this amount, then that's good enough for me, and that's my exit, and that's where I'm going to exit. So
That's good. We are at 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and continue this for the next interview. Thank you very much, Charles. Much love, and your experience is really going to help people out there that is getting into crypto. So, talk to you later, bro. Don't forget to click on the link below to join our Telegram to get the latest tips and updates. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, y'all.